The Master Gardener program is a way Extension can multiply its efforts through a volunteer force that are well trained in gardening and really outreach into the public with horticultural information. There's a training requirement at minimum of 50 hours of training.
Botany, weed science, plant pathology, entomology, the very basic materials that they need, and then we go into teaching annuals and perennials, gingers and tropicals, and other plants that are needed.
The level of training and expertise of the instructors is just astounding.
It's sort of a horticulture degree condensed into a few months, so it's very intensive, and I think one of the best things about it is designed for this area because they have local teachers and they're dealing with this climate.
And then there's also a volunteer service requirement. Before they become a Master Gardener, they have to do at least 50 hours of volunteer service before they get actually certified as a Texas Master Gardener.
Here in Harris County, over 1,000 Master Gardeners participated in their volunteer events last year, helping in community gardens and other related areas. And that was over 39,000 hours that benefited the community of Harris County and the residents. And that relates to over $600,000 in economic value for the citizens of Harris County.
In 2003, we had 350,000 hours of volunteer service. You can convert that into full-time equivalents, so that's around the equivalent of 170 full-time employees.
Texas Cooperative Extension in Harris County has many volunteer opportunities, including Herman Park, Precinct 2, Mercer Arboretum, the Chandler Arboretum in Baytown. We have the Ronald McDonald House, the Omega House.
Omega House is a residential hospice for people living their last days due to HIV and AIDS. And the garden is an integral part of that program.
It's a sense of diversion, which when things get very, very intense with the terminal process, it's nice to walk out and just see something pretty and natural and real. So it's a great diversion for the families, but also I think for the patients to be able to see the renewal of life and to see the plants change and that life goes on even with the change in our gardens. There's just a much deeper level of awareness, I think.
Being in this type of environment is extremely therapeutic and just creates pleasant memories for the clients and for their families, the families that are left. When they remember their last days with their loved one, they remember it here in the garden.
We've had a core group of about 8 volunteers over the last 3 years, and we've recently added a number of probably about half a dozen more through the new interns that have started working here.
I think they understand the impact they're having with the work they've done.
There's always positive response from either the community or the people in Omega House every time I'm here.